Good morning, everyone. Hope you're all having an amazing day. Today, I wanted to talk about something a little bit different, something not specifically about marketing or business specifically. So, it's more so around like mindset, and it's a belief I think has served me well so far and may help you as well. The belief I've had, which has served me well, is the body and mind both respond to stimulus just the same. So, if you don't know, my first love is the gym, specifically bodybuilding and weight training. The body responds to heavier weights, more reps, and progressive overload by growing and adding muscle. That's how you pack on more muscle. You also have to eat right and get adequate rest, but at the end of the day, you grow when you challenge your body to new levels. The body is a muscle, and so is the mind. It adapts to the stimulus and needs to be challenged. Only then will it grow and develop. The warm up weights and the workouts where you don't push yourself are how you maintain your muscle. Only when the body is challenged to something it hasn't done before will it grow and adapt. If you stop training, obviously the muscle will disappear just the same and you'll go back to being a skinny little rail. But in business, your self-development as a leader and entrepreneur and the boring work is the reps that maintain your level of effectiveness. But the mind needs new challenges to grow just like the body does. Personally, I'm extremely uncomfortable when I'm not challenged or growing. It doesn't feel right. And I've found I've made the best gains in the gym when training with someone stronger than me. So same with business and real estate. When I was learning about real estate, I wanted to be around people who were more successful than me, were 10 steps above me, who have already achieved what I wanted to achieve. And I wanted to acquire their vision. I wanted to see how they see the world so that I can also adapt and have that mindset as well. Like, the way I think about it is, who do you need to be around, or what challenges do you need to have in order to get to the next level? And a question I ask myself almost multiple times every day, and what might help serve you as well, is what do you need to do in order to put yourself in the best position possible to achieve the outcomes you desire? I'll say it one more time because I think it's a fundamentally great question to ask yourself, is what do you need to do in order to put yourself in the best position possible to achieve the outcomes you desire? And I've also recently started asking myself a different question, same sort of thing, but in a different way. What do I need to stop doing in order to put myself in the best position possible to achieve the outcomes I desire? I think we're quick and easy to add things to our lives that we think are going to help, but there are also things that might not be serving you anymore. Like, are there beliefs you have that no longer serve you? Are there habits you have that no longer serve you? Are there people who are around you who drag you down and don't serve you and aren't conducive to the growth you want to have and becoming the person you want to be? So if your goal is growth and achievement, who do you need to be around in order to become the person you want to become? Like, what challenges do you need? What people do you need to be around? Like, humans adapt to their environment, obviously. Is your environment likely to lead to the outcomes you desire? You might not have people at work or at home who can challenge you. So where can you go to be challenged? Are there groups you can join? Are there masterminds or coaching programs you can jump into? Is there someone around you who is 10 steps above you who can mentor you? Like, personally, I love books. With every book you read, you gain insight into another person's perspective, and you can kind of put their lens of the world on and see the world through their lens as well. Obviously, I want the perspective of someone more successful than myself. So if I'm going to become that person, it's a quick way to dilute what they've said and take it on as well. Only when you have the habits and character traits of the successful person will you become them. So just like an overweight person will never be skinny if they wait until they're skinny to be behaving like the skinny person. They'll never become skinny if they wait until they're skinny to start acting like a skinny person. They must first act like the skinny person in order to get there. Fundamentally, they have a flawed thought process around health, nutrition, fitness. They need to acquire and start behaving like someone with the right attitudes towards health, fitness, nutrition. That's when they'll become skinny. And they need to act in accordance with that, not just have those beliefs. They need to work out, they need to eat right. And until they do that, they won't get skinny. So just like a successful person must behave and act in line with the person they want to become before they become that person. And obviously there are days where I don't feel like doing what needs to be done. That's where discipline and habits come in to serve you. So if you looked at your daily schedule and the habits you have, are they likely to lead to the outcomes you desire? Are there habits you need to drop and replace? For me personally, I sometimes suck at putting on podcasts when I go into the car or go for a walk. I know it's what needs to be done. I know it will lead to more growth, but sometimes the allure of a good song catches me out, to be fair. All those 10-second glances at Instagram or your social medias, I know it doesn't serve me in the slightest, and I have to drop that habit. And it's something I work on every day to try and drop that habit. At the end of the day, it all comes back to a growth mindset. Like, Hormozy has a great line. At any one time, you and your business are either growing or dying. Like, what are you doing to grow as a business owner, entrepreneur, leader? The business is handicapped and will only scale to the level and skill of the entrepreneur. Like, how can you upskill? How can you become the person you want to become in order to take yourself to that next level, to become the person you want to become? Personally, I've honestly loved being uncomfortable, and being uncomfortable in the stage of growth where there's new challenges, there's new opportunity, there's things you have to really think about and overcome, and that's when I get the most satisfaction of overcoming those challenges and things like that. So that's how I know I'm making the most change and becoming the person I want to be. Like, are you challenging yourself enough in order to become the person you want to become? Like, are you challenging yourself enough? Anyway, that's something I just had on my mind. It's something that served me, I believe, as well, as having that mindset that the mind is the same as the body. It will respond to stimulus just the same. You need to progressively overload the brain, the mind, in order to become the person you want to become. I hope that gets you as jazzed up as it does me. If you like the video, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel so you can see what I post next. I'm aiming to post most days. If there's something you'd like to see, let me know in the comments. For now, go forth, conquer, and we'll catch you on the flip. Bye.